It's Mushrooms with a Pulse tonight with Heather Dybert. She makes everything nutritious and delicious, Manitoba mushroom growers. So we had our chili, and now we're moving on to patties. A mushroom, namely a mushroom lentil patty.
Yes.
Okay, but we want to sing the praises of mushrooms just a little bit more here. Now, there's so many neat little things, tips, tricks, I guess you could say, in terms of longevity, making sure that they last quite a bit longer. So tell us about the bag trick.
Okay, so when you buy them in the store, you often will buy them either packaged in the package that you get from the grower, or there's always bags. And we always recommend that you store your mushrooms in a paper bag because they are quite humid, moist, and they need to breathe.
The bags help them last longer.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
As opposed to putting them in the crisper or putting them in a Ziploc bag or a container.
That's right.
Like that.
So the good tip to remember is not to store them in the crisper. In the refrigerator, store them on the refrigerator shelf.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yes.
So now moving on to our patty. You've already gotten some things started here.
Yes. So what I've used in this recipe is the cremini mushroom, which is the the browner mushroom. It's a little more dense.
And super flavorful.
Very flavorful. Yes. You don't need a lot of it. So it's about a cup of just chopped up finely mushroom, onions and garlic. And the seasoning in this recipe is some basil. And so this has been sauteed, and you want to cool this slightly.
Right. It's hard to work with if it's
scalding
hot.
Yeah. And so the sort of the glue or what keeps this lentil patty together is lentils.
Makes sense.
These you can either buy dried or canned. I bought canned and drained them. Okay. They do look like this when you buy them. When you get them out of the can. So they're very small. If people haven't seen lentils before, they're very small and they're quite soft.
And they're also easy, like if you buy them dried, actually they're very, very easy to work with. You just soak them a little bit. So that's another option. Yeah,
so drained and rinsed into a bowl, and just with a potato masher or a masher. You want to give them a mash. About 80% mashed is what I like to do. And so you've got some whole, but most of them have been mashed, you know, similar to mashing potatoes.
Okay. And consistency is important in this recipe.
Yes, it is.
From what you were saying, because really it's integral to holding that, you know, patty together.
It is.
Right?
It is. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add the sauteed mushroom mixture with the onions and garlic and the basil.
I think there's been about 3 recipes on this show that I've made that didn't have garlic in them. That's why I keep coming back, actually. No, many reasons.
And the binder in this recipe is 1 egg. So we'll just whisk that slightly and add that into the bowl.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll get you to stir. Thank you.
Now, are those oats I see?
Yes, we're going to add some nice oats.
Yeah, so Manitoba oats, and you know, one of the fascinating things that I just learned about oats in particular is that 90%, well, Western Canada actually produces 90% of, I think it's the world's oats.
Oh, wow.
It's an extraordinary amount, and they're very, very high in fiber.
Yes.
Locally produced, and also reduces cholesterol and very good for the heart, which is
very good.
Kind of, you know, what we're all about here today.
Yeah, so again, a nice healthy addition to the lentil patty.
Perfect.
The mushroom lentil patty.
Okay.
Some chopped walnuts.
Nice.
And some freshly grated Parmesan cheese.
Makes everything better.
Yeah. So again, you can see that everything will come together very, very nicely. And a very nice consistency to work with.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, holds together very nicely.
Okay.
Okay, so the next step is...
You and your fancy gadgets here. Heather Gadget Dybert.
Yes. So what these are actually silicone egg cookers, but I found that they worked perfect for this recipe.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take a mixture.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And we're just going to, and you just press it right into the egg shape.
Cylinder?
Silicone. Yeah, it's made out of silicone.
Silicone
so it doesn't stick.
Like so?
Like so.
Okay.
And then what you do is just voila.
It. That's awesome.
Yeah, you lift it off. Now what I would recommend is that you do put this in the fridge after you've pre-made them. This recipe makes 4 mushroom lentil patties. Put them in the fridge, let them firm up for about an hour, and then you're going to fry them.
What we have is this.
Yeah, in the fry pan.
Shall I flip?
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. So what you do, it's about 3 to 4 minutes aside. Okay. And don't touch them while they're cooking because they might fall apart, or, you know, you just want them to become nice and firm.
Solidify.
And solidify.
Okay.
So 3 to 4 minutes aside, do 1 flip, and
Then you build.
Then
right?
you build.
What do I don't even know what to start with here.
And so what we've done here is we're showing it as a sort of on top of lettuce, so it's like its own salad. And lots of different toppings, tomatoes, green onions, sauteed mushrooms, of course, on top.
Blue cheese.
Walnuts and blue cheese.
Okay, well, you know what? I really want to have a little taste of the actual patty itself.
For sure.
And get a sense here.
Of the flavor. And you can see the flavors all,
Very moist, not dry, very tasty, and so nutritious.
Yes.
As always.
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much, Heather. So there's our patty, and we're moving on to a marinated mushroom and bean medley salad.
Yes.
All right, stay with us here in Great Tastes of Manitoba.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by Manitoba Agriculture.